Welcome back to the good old Down on the Frame channel. Today we're going to be trying to fix the last bit of mess up that we had on the exterior, or the interior of the hull, which popped through to the exterior. And it's
just cut to us like talking about putting a hole in the bottom of the boat and then just immediately doing it.
Yeah,
good time.
In one of the past episodes on the demo, you'll see we messed up, and I kind of partially knew exactly when it happened, but you know, we're gonna fix that today. Now it's obviously, like I said, only part of it, and I actually found a video from Andy on the Boatworks Today channel that actually he draws out exactly what I've been talking about, and just didn't know that's exactly how it was done. 2 sandwiches, basically like cones like that, and they'll come together and they make a nice seal. That's probably gonna end up being next season when we can be outside and flip the boat over, and there's a lot more work to do on the inside anyway, not even a big deal. So we're gonna fix that, and it actually doesn't feel that bad right now.
Sure.
And once we start grinding, having PPE on, it'll be warm.
Well, just for context too, that is a winter hat because it is nippy out today.
Yeah, it's
we lost our season.
We lost it. Yeah. So it's about 48 degrees right now.
First snow is supposed to be here on
Fahrenheit.
Friday.
Once we fix that hole, that is going to open up the opportunity to start laying down the new pieces of stringers. But with that, we also have to think about the ribbing we want to add to the boat to add more rigidity to it. So that's something we really have to sit down, draw out, and come up with a whole plan for. But we're not going to talk about today because it's just mind-boggling. Without further ado, guys, let's get down to the frame. First order of business is to see how she held up. We also did get some polyvinyl alcohol, which is going to help set that up properly. Basically, we just want to stop the oxygen from getting to it.
No oxygen.
No oxygen. We were going to use a wax additive, but one of our kind people, I want to say patrons, but that's a whole nother thing. Yeah. One of our fine gentlemen down below commented and said we could just use some polyvinyl alcohol. I mean, that's one of the patches we already did. We worked on this one.
Oh.
Well, it feels pretty good, but I see some air pockets in it. It'll be okay, but it's pretty solid. I like that. Crunchy. So this is the one, the big long one here, that was giving us some issues, but feels pretty good. We did say we were going to do another layer, but I don't know. I mean, some people were just saying like 2 layers is fine. 2 is fine. We did 3. There's some places we'll have to probably grind down or something like that ended up staying up, so not 100% smooth, but...
Well, it's also that stringer track's going to be in there too, so... Right. I don't know if we might have to clear our way. I mean, it looks like it's pretty tight in there though, which is good. Yeah. Still gives us plenty of room, because we're going to be putting undersized stringers in there anyway, right? Like that hole is what, like 3/4, and we're putting 5/8 or something in there, right? Yeah, something like that. So we have a little bit of extra playroom. So. Yeah, that, and we're also doing like... We'll probably end up using some filler. Thinking for the back, we can build it up with fiberglass and then use some fairing compound to make it smooth. So if we wanted to go back to that one single piece idea? Yeah, the one solid piece of transom. Something to think about. Yeah. But you know, like pieces like this, as you can see, it's a little airy there. I don't know if that's an issue, but the cracks themselves look pretty good. And like I said, this is just 1/2 of the equation. So let's get the grinder out and figure out exactly, I think it's like right here. Grind that up and get it out of there. Huh? Is that our guy?
Oh yeah.
That's a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. That's really like a puncture more than a D-layer, huh?
Yeah.
Should we try to clean it out from the bottom, get that little flat piece out, or do we want to use that to try to brace it?
We're going to have to grind it out from the other side.
Right.
So I think right now I'm just going to dish it, make it a little bit wider.
Okay.
Get this out of here. Could you grab the multi-tool? I think I'm just going to cut that.
Yep.
Huh?
I can't believe that was just covered from factory.
I know. Drain is clogged, dude.
Oh. I'll just pull it right out, yeah. Icky.
It's the biggest hole we've had to deal with. It looks like, you know, maybe we should just get rid of this piece. But at the same time, we could use that just as a backer for now.
Right.
And then just...
I say we lay over the top of it, and then, because we're going to have to sand it on the bottom anyway.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Just leave it there for now, and if we have to cut it down, we can, but it's material in the hole, you know?
Right, so maybe just sand up here and make this smooth, and we'll lay glass in here and make this smooth as possible and lay glass. It's a big old piece of glass, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Need the sander. Alright guys, as you can see, found the hole. I've cleaned up pretty much this entire area, which had a lot of like gel coat over here. Just pulled it back and we'll end up doing a piece, big piece right here. But we're going to leave that little piece in there because eventually we'll get on the underside and clean that all up. We're going to use that just to hold in the fiberglass and resin. Time to sand. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, dude, looks really good. On a vacuum and then acetone.
Yeah. You can actually see there's a couple places where I found some like factory defects. Like even this corner looks a little sketch, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, let's vacuum it up.
That makes total sense to use a board to like pre-soak everything.
Yeah.
And then put it on.
What's interesting is there were actually some imperfections from factory that I've found and tried to clean up. But we just vacuumed it, and we vacuumed the other patches that we didn't put any alcohol or polyvinyl alcohol on, like over there and over there. And we'll clean those all up, just wipe them down with like a rag of maybe a little acetone on it. Acetone time.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the PVA does if it like
makes it even harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like chemistry.
Me too. But this is pretty good actually. Like this side used to be like this side with this huge clump of wood and everything. Sanded that down. It was actually pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And we were.
I thought we'd have to do a lot more digging to find the hole, but
it was right there.
Yeah.
In plain view. We're really gonna reinforce this because I bet you this was probably just a weak spot in the hole anyway, because we didn't cut this. This actually, we were prying up on this piece right here, popped a hole right to the bottom, so it might have been a weak spot already. Not anymore.
It's going to be the opposite of weak.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be strong like bull. So what we're gonna do, guys, is use this board as a pre-wetting station. We'll wet the glass on this and then lay it on the hole so that it's nice and saturated already.
I wonder if that's going to help us with like air pockets and stuff.
Yeah, for sure will.
Keep the air pockets down.
It for sure will. Yeah, wet it on here, then wet that, then lay it, then tap it down and try to work from the center out to the edges to get all the air out. You remember when this used to smell like rot, and now it just smells like
fiberglass?
Yeah. I can't believe how clogged that drain was, dude.
I know. It looks like there was fiberglass in front of it from factory.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like, what? I don't understand.
I don't know, man. That was terrible.
Someone had a bad day. This boat was built on a Friday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and hit everything with the classic acetone and blue wipe combo upon popular request.
Is that just standard rags?
Yeah.
Fall apart less, maybe? Less fabricy? Whatever happened to a fairy tale landing? Definitely laying one giant piece down.
It's gonna be so satisfying.
Well, that rag I think did worse than the others.
I think it did as well. Rest in peace, fella. Never stood a chance. So what's our A approach here? You want to go small, small, big?
Small, small, small. Maybe another small, big. That's a big hole.
So we could do like a 4x4 and then 1 inch increment from there.
5577 1010.
Okay.
Should we go one?
We go one bigger.
Big patch there. Time for some mixing.
Doing the cup dance thing. What are you thinking for volume here?
350 ought to do it, dude.
350?
Yes.
Into the pre-soak action. I'm excited. We'll switch up.
What is it for 350?
3.5.
This is fun. She'll hopefully loosen up. First patch here.
Well, we're not trying to apply it to the board.
No, but we're just
getting the resin in.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe flip. Feeling a little flip. Bam. Dude, we're really becoming pros at this.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I can really tell I don't have my respirator on.
Why don't you have your respirator on? Yeah! Yeah! Looks good, dude. Laminating the resin. Jawbreaker. Tastes like McDonald's.
Ooh, that's an idea. Oh, that adhesion's so much better.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Something to think about later.
We're just weren't in sync right there, you know?
It happens.
You got it? Okay.
It's already soaked.
Oh, yeah, it's already soaked, yeah.
Show them how well you mind me now. Oh,
oh, boy. Show them how well you mind me, boy. Actually, it's looking really good. Pretty impressed.
Alright, guys. So we got our big ol' corner patch in here. Just got it as many of the air bubbles out as we can. Took about like 350 mils of resin with the 4 sheets that we did. Let her sit up a little bit. We'll probably pick up a little bit, and then in the meantime we'll hit these other ones with the PCA. PVA? PCA? And see if that gets the tackiness out of them, get that oxygen out. So see how she goes. So we put a nice layer of PCA over all these guys here. Turned them a slight greenish color just based off of the chemical. So all the old patches that we've done in the past have this on it now. So this guy, that guy, and our 4 patches over here. This one that we just did still a little wet, so we're not going to put the PCA over that. But these guys, hopefully it'll take that tackiness away, and we'll what?
PVA.
Is it PVA?
PVA.
PVA, don't listen to me.
Alright guys, that was a quick patch there. That's all we're gonna do today. And I think we did all the holes, did them all good. We did them all good. It's cold out and we've been huffing fumes, but it seems so far off from the end of this project, but I have hope. I have hope.
Well, I think we're pretty far from the beginning of the project though.
We are far from we're at the point of no return.
I think we've been there for a while.
We have. So that hole looks good and patched. Like I said, we always have to do the other side. We're probably gonna end up like stripping this entire boat of its gel coat or close to it, fixing everything, all the holes, and re-gel coating it and everything. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today, and we got a big problem. It is definitely getting cold. We are supposed to get snow on Friday. We had a problem. We got to find a place to put this boat. So hopefully we do that quickly. We'll keep you guys updated on all the social medias. Links down below. Instagram, Facebook, which Facebook is new, by the way. So go follow that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time on Down to the Frame.